Game 3, Eastern Conference Finals. The Knicks, with a Game 3 opportunity to dig themselves out of a 2-0 hole. They will need to bring all they can muster against the Pacers. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Thanks for joining us for the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. A make-or-break game tonight with the series standing at 2-0. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Indiana Pacers. You look at the Pacers, and they have themselves in great position after winning the first two on the road.
Yeah, I mean, they snatched home court advantage in Game 1. Took Game 2, and now they've got a huge leg up. A win here tonight in this series is all but over.
Now, New York starting five. We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point. Shot's good by Towns.
What a quick release on Towns' jumper. That makes it hard to contest.
Halliburton for three. Hart pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Towns outside, over Siakam, and again Karl Anthony Towns.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Back to Mathurin. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. They're running. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
Boy, that's quality defense. Jalen Brunson just keeps his composure and focus.
Halliburton looking over the floor. No good. Unable to win this run. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Pass to Towns. Puts up a three. Nails it from three. Towns has got 7 points.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton misses.
Well, the defense clearly was in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Knicks, another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Counted.
Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Brunson finds Bridges. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Lets it fly. And it's New York with another.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Nembhard, good.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton. You've got to love to play with this guy.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And the Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Achua against Siakam. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Check out the move by Pascal Siakam. Stop it, don't hurt him.
McBride passes to Achua. For 3, Robinson hits the trifecta.
They are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Here's Nembhard. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Robinson. Achua passes to McBride. Here's Dadier. There's 38 seconds left in the first. And the shot's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
McConnell against Payne. Siakam for 3. Drills it from deep. Siakam's got 5 now.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And here's Siakam for 3. That one no good. And so it's New York, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2.
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Knicks leading by 14. So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Precious Achua. Miles McBride is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Dadier in at the 3 slot. Fires the 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Halliburton outside. There's Nesmith with a 3. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
McConnell right side. Back to Halliburton from the arc. Achua with a rebound. New York has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. A nice shot by McBride.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Pass to McBride. Lets it go from 14. And it's New York scoring again.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And looking at these playoffs so far, here are some of the players who have been distributing the ball the best. Tyrese Halliburton on top, and of course Jalen Brunson.
And those two guys have been dynamic in the postseason, providing a lot of playmaking.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Knicks leading by 18. Outside McBride, and it falls all over the rim and in. McBride's got 6.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Nesmith, takes it inside, just 5 to shoot. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And Indiana with some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Mathurin subbed in for Nesmith. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Here are your Indiana Pacers. Dance team is amazing. Thanks, everybody.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Here's Brunson outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Halliburton with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Siakam, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Anunoby for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The 3 ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Mathurin. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And the Knicks with possession. They're on an 18-7 run. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. Got a hand on it.
Such a fantastic, competitive defender. Josh Hart, send it back.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Brunson's got 6 here in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Halliburton, no good.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the basket by Bridges.
I'll tell you what, the ability to concentrate under duress of a great contest. Well done, Mikal Bridges.
On the wing, Mathurin. He buries it from 3. And here's Brunson. He's got 9. Towns for 3. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Knicks running away with it. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the New York Knicks.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
Yeah, the rebound margin really does tell the story here. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, in good position. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're back with more action from the Eastern Conference Finals on 2K Sports. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Turner. Poke loose. Stolen by Anunoby. Here we go, one-on-one. Towns against Mathurin. And it's New York scoring again.
This guy's more comfortable from that range than most 7-footers. Mr. Towns, such a sweet shooting big.
And here's Turner from the arc. He's off on that one. Bridges outside. Towns up top. Brunson taking his time here. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Nembhard's got 6.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Outside Mathurin. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Towns. Halliburton against Brunson. There's the 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Art's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Brunson. 5 on the clock. And again for 3.
I mean, he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record with his shooting.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Remaining in the third, 2 minutes.
Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Hart. The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Turner. The 3. The Knicks pull it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now Bridges. Puts one up from 19. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Counted from distance.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hart from long range. And the Knicks, another 3.
Josh Hart, an improving three-point shooter. If he gets consistent from here, look out.
Shoots from 14. Count that one. Halliburton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Hart. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. Sinks the tray.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, they've got Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Towns in at the 5. For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Bridges has gotten all 4 of his three-pointers to fall so far. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Outstanding anticipation from Cat right there. He sends that thing back to another zip code.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. And the basket by Halliburton.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Brunson outside. And again for 3.
The three's coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Yes, and now tied for the 3rd most three-point field goals in a single game in playoff history.
Yeah, 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved goodbye to the Thunder.
Pass to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Nesmith. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Bryant. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brunson against Halliburton. Good! Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena in awe.
And you know he finds himself tied for second place all time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Yeah, equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples.
Outside Brunson. Connects again from distance.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop them?
And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointer. And again for 3.
What can you say but wow? I mean, he's done it. The most three-point makes in NBA playoff history.
A momentous achievement. One that'll surely be celebrated around the globe.
And Damian Lillard will have to content himself with second.
Indiana calls timeout.
Here comes your Indiana K-State crowd. Give it up for them.
The New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Boy, he is raising his game in the postseason, no doubt about it. Only certain players respond to playoff pressure like he has. Impressive stuff. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Siakam, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's New York.
2 minutes.
They're on an 18-7 run. Three-pointer. And again, it's Jalen Brunson with the triple. Brunson's got 42 in the game. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. That shot off. Good work defensively by Towns. And New York has possession. Towns on a screen. The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
They played well. And let's see if they can keep it going into Game 4, an important one for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this is a big win for them. After dropping the first 2, they needed this one in order to have a shot to take this series.
But let's face it, the work isn't done. An important victory for sure, but they still have a lot of work to do, and they know this as well.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Pulls up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight, but with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.